Welcome to Bricks and Toys. What's this? What's this? What's this? I don't know what this is. Let's take a look inside and let's see what this is. Now let's be very careful. This is Halloween. Well, guys, that means one thing. This is Halloween. This is Halloween. Everybody scream! Yes, guys, I bought it. I could not resist it. Here it is. Let's get it out of the box and let's start talking about this. This is the Lego Ideas Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas set. What Lego idea are we even on right now? Number 59. Now, this set is set number 21351, coming in at 2,193 pieces. This set retails for $200 or $199.99 here in the U.S. And if you did not get it on September the 3rd, you will have to back order it and wait, well, it says on the website, 60 days. Man, I am so glad because I will tell you, I forgot about this one. I've been kind of busy doing a lot of projects, trying to do things for the channel. Even though I have other things going on, I'm still very, very focused on this channel and giving it the love that it deserves. But I went on to check where the shipping was on our last build, the Burrow. And when I tried, the website kept crashing. I was like, why the hell is the website crashing? Well, newsflash, buddy, guess what? The website kept crashing because of this set. And I was like, oh, shoot. And I went over to the newest release, and it was all lagging. It was slow. I was like, oh, no. I can't believe I forgot. I should have been here at midnight. What was I thinking? It's now 9 a.m. Shoot. How is this going to work? Well, lucky for me, I was able to get a copy of it. They weren't sold out. And I got it here just a couple days ago. And I'm so excited because I kept telling myself, on the 3rd, order it at midnight. You did it on the 1st for the Burrow, you can do it again. But I have ADHD, and oh, look, a squirrel, I forgot. And I'm just very happy to be here with this set in front of you all because, man, if I would have hit that back order, you got to wait 60 days, it would have been like Jaws, everybody. I still have not done the Jaws diorama because you can't get it, and that's probably Lego Ideas number 58 from August, and it sucks. I want that set. But anyway, we're here with The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is my youngest daughter's, well, one of her favorite movies. She loves Sally. We just watched this movie right before I picked up this camera and started filming this review so I could be nice and perky about the movie for this review. My daughter, which is 4.5 years old, can still sit the whole 1 hour and 19 minutes running time of that movie. Now, how many kids do you know that are 4 to 5 years old that can watch a whole 80-minute movie? It's pretty hard to come by. But this movie keeps that kid focused. She's been that way since she was like 3. I don't know how she got turned on to it. I think it was my Funko Pop collectibles that I have of the movie. But she got into it, and she loves it. Now, I'm good with the movie. I like the movie. It is a Halloween time staple, unless it was that one time 11 years ago I got drunk and I played it as a Christmas movie. We're not going to talk about that, okay? But my kid loves this, and when I saw it, I'm like, I have to buy that for her. When you're a dad, there's certain things that you like to do that your kids really, really, really love. And when you can take the things that you like to do and merge it in with what they love, it kind of shows the kid that you're listening, that you care, and it kind of gives them an overall respect. And my daughter will now have the memory of my dad, the Lego collector, that one year bought Jack and Sally so I can look at it. And maybe she'll be grateful of that when she's older, and she'll want to do it onto her kids if she ever has kids. But that's why I do it, is because it's just a really sweet thing as a parent to do. And that's why we are here. Let's take a look at the box and let's just see what we can put together. Like I said, I just watched the movie for probably the 10th time. This is one of those movies that in my 21 days, let's turn up a little bit, watch Nightmare Before Christmas. Just something about this is Halloween and you're drunk off your ass. It goes. For those out there who know, you know. So let's take a look at the box and let's see what we can put together about this set. One of the things I'm going to point out right now from looking at the box, Jack and Sally. That is so freaking cool. I cannot believe that we got them as minifigures. Everything else of this set can go away, but Jack and Sally is going to be one of those sets of minifigures that's going to stay around for a little while. Kind of like what I hope with the Dark Falcon. They stick around for a little while. And we also kind of got something like this with the Hocus Pocus Sanderson's Cottage, where we got all of the 6 main characters plus Binks the cat in that set. And these are just minifigures that just don't get made all that often on some of our favorite movies. And so it's really cool just to have them right there. Now we do have Zero, the ghost dog in the movie. We do have the 3 kids. And we have the mayor on this set. It looks like they really focused around a simple version of Jack's house and the town hall. And of course the iconic graveyard with the mountain in front of the moon. That is the 3 key areas, and I think anything else would have been a set in itself. Now, just discussing the minifigures alone, a lot of people are complaining, where's Oogie Boogie in this set? We do need to take account for the fact that they did make a special mold for Zero in this set, and they also did special prints on Jack and Sally and, the rest of them. So, for a set like this, that's a lot already, in my opinion. How far do you expect Lego to go? Plus, maybe, just saying out there, Lego ideas number 100, 40 down the line, somebody could maybe make a Oogie Boogie's lair with Oogie Boogie. That would be a really cool scene to recreate in Lego as a diorama, and it would welcome that minifigure and Santa Claus, and maybe Sally again, and Jack, down the line. Hey, it's 9 o'clock at night and the golden ideas are coming out. When you have ADHD like my wife and I do, we're nighttime people, not morning people. That's why we drink coffee. Anyway, let's continue going over with what we see. I do notice that we have a little fabric element that we're going to experience in this set with a nice little print of the orange and the black with a little pumpkin. Remember, Jack is the Pumpkin King. Looks like we're probably going to have some sticker elements right there and here during the graveyard. Looking at the kids don't really resemble the kids in the movie, but again, it is kind of stop motion. I think they did it with clay back in '93 when they did the movie, but this kid looks like the Joker's son, and that's not the way he was really portrayed in the movie. The witch, the witch kid, you can see her hat is like a repurposed Harry Potter hat done in purple or lavender instead of the tall-ass one in the movie. And then the elongated face kid, he's just a normal. So, a lot of people are talking about that as an issue, and I can see it right here on the front of the box. The graveyard looks very simplified. On the side of the box, there we have that iconic scene at the end of the movie. Lego Ideas number 59. Lego Disney branding. Go over here. There we have it in a different language. There we have country of origins and the do not eat it. Over here we have it in a different language. And there we have it with all of the minifigures. Oh, look. Santa. Santa is in the set in the bathtub. Well, I'll be darned. That's pretty cool, everybody. We got a 1-to-1 of the pumpkin right up there. And then coming down over here, we have a new little logo of the Disney mouse here at the bottom of the box. the builder app information, recycling information, barcode, and legal. And we have that nice lavender or purple indicating that this is an adult set with the style of packaging. And that's the box, everybody. Now, who out there knows what's next? Let's get a knife and cut it open. That's correct. Now, before I slice this box open, I do want to point out two things that are different in this video. And I don't know if one of them is going to show through, but one of them is already obvious and in front of you. After editing, I think 6 to 8 videos I've already done in this studio, man, time flies, especially how I do videos rarely every other day now. I have noticed it does not look good for you guys on camera for me to be square and off to the side. So I'm trying a new angle where I turned everything around in here but the shelves to where I'm a little crooked for you all. So it looks more like I'm in a Lego nook than I am in just sitting in a room with a propped up table. So if you guys like this angle a little bit better than my other videos, be sure to drop a comment down below. And if I do have any of the secondary camera footage included in this video, let me know if you like the extra editing. I love to hear your feedback, and when I'm trying new things, if I don't have to keep doing them, I don't want to do it. I'm lazy. But if you guys are enjoying it, I definitely want to keep it up. Now, we got 1 piece of tape, 2 pieces of tape, and it is open. Oh, and guess what, guys? I forgot to look at the back of the box. What the hell am I doing? Let's take a look at the back of the box before we go any further. Shh, what am I thinking? Dimensions down here at the bottom. This is going to be 20 inches wide and about 12.5 inches tall. You're going to need at least 2 base plates worth of space of wherever you're going to put this. I have a Billy bookcase that's a medium height in my hallway, already with the Sanderson's cottage on it. We're going to make it work up there, and I think it's going to look really cool. Up here, we have the back of Jack's house with Jack in it. You can see a Christmas tree and some other little Easter eggs from the movie. You can see Town Hall. It looks like Town Hall breaks into 2 separate sections with a basement and then the Town Hall itself. The roof shingles come off in that picture. And here we can get a better look at everything around the town. Now, I do notice on the back of the box, it shows it decorated with Christmas. And because they were making Christmas, we can see that. There we got Sandy Claus instead of Santa Claus. I just love that about the movie. And, you know, the set's decorated different on the back. So that means we're going to have Christmas-themed stuff hidden in the set where we can put it out or we can put it away. That's probably why they have a basement underneath Town Hall. I'm just guessing. Now let's get this thing opened up. So, let's take a look inside. Plastic bags, I can see that already. Let's see if there's any dead space. Oh boy, there's lots of dead space. Take a look at all of that dead space. That is a lot. Now let's do our pour. There we go. No extra boxes, just bags. I'm going to rub my hand over it. I'm going to say we have 16 bags total. Let's count them out and let's see if I'm right. We're at the end of it all. So 15, so 5, 10, 15, and 16. 16 bags total, exactly what I would expect. Here we have our books. Notice that it is a smaller envelope. We do have a little paper envelope right here. Let's take a look. I'm going to open it up just like that. This is probably just going to be the Town Hall banner. Let's take a look. It's coming out the wrong hole. And there we have the banner. Let's go ahead, let's put that back away where it's safe. Up. Actually, we got more fabric. Let's bring it out. This looks to be Jack's lower fabric part right there. So we have those 2 fabric elements. Now for the instruction booklet, we're going to have 2 pieces of tape, 1 and 2. And then open it up. We're going to have multiple books. So here we go. Oh, there's actually more. Oh, okay. This is odd. I was wondering about that. Okay. So, first off, what do we want to start with? There's something new here. Let's start off with the sticker sheet. We have a sticker sheet of 13 stickers. Number 9, there is 2 of them. I don't usually catch the doubles, but that one stuck out to me. So there is our sticker sheet. That's about a medium size. And here is a new element for you guys. 2024, the Lego group. This is some type of plastic printed yellow. It almost looks like a paint splotch, but we all know what this is for. So out of our 3 books, the book number 1 features the QR code on the front. Got to get our 20 points. It's going to build the town hall. Then after that, we're going to build Jack's house. And after that, we're going to build the graveyard scene. Okay, so now let's go through our books. Let's see if there's any information. This is an 18 and older ideas set. Maybe they got some information. Yes, they do. So here is information about the original set. Meet the designer. Stuff about the movie, the set, all the stuff that we would expect in a nice small form. It goes right into bag number 1 with building one of the kids. This will take us all the way to the end, where we have 138 building steps and 127 pages. Then we will go into book number 2, and that's where we will find out how many bags were in the first book. Okay, the first book was 6 bags. We start off number 7, building Jack in this one. It does restart the counter. So at the end of this one, we got another 188 steps and 131 pages. Now, the other books are made of a different material. This one's made of a more flimsier paper. But by opening it up, we can see we take off at bag 14, so we go 7 to 13 on the second book. We start off 14 with building Sally. This book does reset the counter and takes us all the way to the end, which is 81 steps and 60 pages, so a wee bit smaller. Now, I did notice while moving these books around, on book 3, we got Zero in the doghouse. We got Jack on the back of book number 2, and then we have the mayor on the back of book number 1. Well, guys, that is the unboxing experience. We have new elements, new fabric pieces that are printed. This set's not going to be around for more than a year and a half. Market bet. I even bet you at this point, Sanderson's Cottage, which is Halloween movie themed, that's why I keep bringing it up, it's probably going to be retired by summer of next year. I'm just saying. I mean, it takes a lot for Lego to make a set with such special pieces. That's why this set is $200 for the 2,100 pieces. You are literally paying for the inconvenience of making so many cool pieces and so many cool new printed elements. Well, I'm definitely going to take a couple days and I'm really going to soak this one up. I'm going to enjoy it a lot. I'm going to really enjoy showing it to my kids once it's built. And that just means for you guys that you're going to see it complete right now. Well, everybody, there it is. It's done. Review over. Now, I'm just playing with you all. Let's go over the minifigures as they are. We'll put them back, and then we'll go through each individual scene, starting off probably over here, working our way over here, as this is book 1, 2, and 3. So we'll start off with Sandy Claus. That is what they call him in the movie, because they don't really know that he is Santa Claus. He does have this cane element. He does have front print on his lower half, also on his upper half. On his back print, he does have the lollipop. With his head removed, we can see the rest of his front torso print, which is the candy corn like we see in the movie. Now, he does have 2 prints on his body or his face. There is his first face print, and that is his second face print. Let's get him back together and put him back in the set. Next up is going to be one of the children. Just a really plain minifigure in red and white. Remove the hairpiece, and there we can get his first face, and then take a look at the secondary face. This would be the kid, I believe, with the elongated face. Here is the next kid. This one does have a printed torso, but no other prints. There is his main face, right there. Turn him around. There is his secondary face. And here is the girl child of the 3. Features a skirt, but no printed on any of the body except the face. Here is the hat element that is used right there, just with some hair attached. There is the child's first face and their secondary face. It is worth noting that all of these children fit in the little bathtub that we see in the movie. And the bathtub is a pretty unique build to where only this minifigure is held down on studs. These other 2 are just kind of loose and floating in there. Turning the bathtub upside down, there's the bottom construction. I like the use of the little skeleton legs. That really matches in with the movie. Now, almost made for Lego is going to be the mayor. The mayor has his front printing on this little cone element, And face element is also another cone, and it is printed. He does have his megaphone right there, as well as the plans for next Halloween. He does have his secondary face. It is a joke on how politicians are two-faced. That's why they did this in the movie. Kind of funny. He does have his little hat, all brick built. The mayor is 100% brick built, which is kind of freaking cool because when you watch the movie, you can really see how he could be put together from brick, and that's what they did here. Coming over to the graveyard scene is going to be Zero, which is dual molded for the red on the collar. As you can see, the red holding the stud. It's a hard plastic, where the rest of him is kind of a rubber white. He does have a little pumpkin nose that's painted orange or printed orange, as well as 2 printed black eyes. Really cool little figure here. Then getting into the juicy minifigures, we have Sally. Sally has a front printing on her torso and legs, even down to the little toesies. Her arms are 2 different colors. I would say they're printed. Going to her back, we can take off her hair. And while we're here, we can see the back torso print and also her secondary face. Really unique. I showed my daughter this minifigure. She was like, Sally! And well, that's who she is. Now, last but definitely not least is the Pumpkin King himself. He does have the longer legs, like with the Avatar figure and with the Madame Maxine figure from earlier this year on the Harry Potter ship. Back torso printing. There's his little cape part on the back. No secondary face because it wouldn't look quite right with him. He does have this extra little piece, which is like the little bat part of his suit, which is really nice. Now let's get into the set itself. Like I said, it's in 3 different sections. Each section connects right at this point for the first and right here for the second point. We will keep them together for the review. There's no need to take them apart. Looking at the town hall, on the side we got this little gothic looking tree. I like that a lot. Lots of ground greebling of some like orange blossoms and pavement stones. We do have 13 little studs loose floating around the fountain on top of 24 studs fastened down to a lime green plate, making that fountain. I like the little dragon or look of this guy right here for the fountain. It looks really nice. And I like the mix-matched brick making the aesthetic from the movie. I thought all that detail for the fountain was really freaking needed and nice. Here we have Town Hall itself. We got sticker elements here, here, and here. Printed element right here at that fabric. We do have a bone that holds that fabric in. We have these pillars made of Technic pieces. I think that's a really cool technique. Only thing is, you can kind of move them, and that bugs the crap out of me. I am OCD. But I like the way that it looks when it all comes together. Bringing the set in, we can see some more of those greebling details on the ground. One cool building technique on all of these buildings, they're all built with these sloped sides. They connect in with a hinge mechanism and then they lock in up here at the top. So the sides literally flop in and lock on all of this stuff, which is really cool. It does get a little bit of a repetitive after a while because it is a repetitive technique. Coming inside of Town Hall, we can see the speaker's podium for Jack. And I do like how it's a little bit open back. So, you know, if you're an adult and you want to play, well, you can. The roof opens up like that. That's the underside of the roof construction. Here we will see all of our Christmas stuff just hanging out. Wreaths, stockings, we got a spider, all types of really cool stuff for them to make Christmas. We can pop the roof off, just like that. And that puts some light in so you can get a look into Town Hall a little bit better, where you can see benches and decorations and everything. And there you can see that locking technique for the sides. You can literally pop that off like that and see how that just locks in. Really cool technique. Let you get all in there and get a look. And everything pretty much goes back in, but we have one more detail left. This whole building can come off just like this. I did have to put the camera down for a second so I can do it. There we have what looks to be a person that ate some poison and took a permanent nap. They got the soup from the pot. There's their bowl. There's their spoon. And there's what's left of their body. We have another Christmas wreath hidden down here at the bottom with a rake element and a spider. Kind of interesting. Not quite sure what Easter egg this could be, but we all have our theories. So this is what I'm talking about with this set. I just took it apart to show you guys, and look at that banner. It's all jacked up. It got all messed up. So I got to pull the banner out just like that, and I got to move these pillars back to where they make sense. This is what I'm talking about. This is what gets annoying with this set. And now I got to stare at this for God knows how long until I'm happy with the result. I think I'm happy with that, actually. Maybe it's not that bad. Here we got the outside of Jack's house on this side. Nice gribbling to make the roof. Over here, same thing, but we do have that upper little spire part. Kind of feels like it should have been a little bit taller, but, you know, I think it looks really good. This set, in comparison to the original Lego idea, is actually better. For once, the original is not as good as the duplicate or the Lego copy. I like all the extra boards kind of protruding out. Yellow windows, I think that looks really cool. And then we have a little eye sticker on the door. And then we have some nice jagged steps. More plant detail and greebling on the ground for stonework. We do have that really nice autumn looking tree. I think that fits in really nice. I like the stonework in the gate that is on both sides with the little statues or figures up at the top of the post right here. Just a lot of really tiny work, and it just comes together so nicely. You can open up the gate if you want, just like that, on either side. Before we spin it around, I just want to show you on this side, we have two more of those slope panels that are done the same way as the town hall. So just like town hall, the roof does come off just like that and just like that. These are going to be your roof sections in their entirety, one side and the other. Up here in the top of Jack's house, we just got more Christmas decorations. I feel like I built 4 or 5 wreaths in this set, and some other little details. Another spider and a little pumpkin down there. So this portion of the roof is stuck to this portion of the set. We can get a kind of a look at Jack's lab, where he's studying Christmas and trying to figure it out, and he keeps going, what does this all mean? I like the magnifying glass with the picture of Jack as Santa. I think that's a really cool detail. Looks like we got some Christmas wrappings and stuff down there. Not quite sure how the silverfish in the bin works out, but maybe that's just a extra part of his lab. We do have some reading materials right in there, done with the typical 1x2 elements. The top of the house does break off really easy, and then you can get another look at the building technique on how it just clamps in. But all we really have down in this lower part is just this little Christmas tree. There's really nothing in here. It's kind of a small area. While we're back here, we can get a look at the fencing from this angle and the vegetation and greebling on the ground, as well as that extra tree. And here we have the third and final part, the graveyard. And this is the iconic Jack and Sally up on the curled up mountain in front of the moon. Iconic. This is where this piece comes in. It's kind of funny. You can spin it around if you want. But I really love Jack and Sally staged like that right there. I just think that's so cool. Coming down into the graveyard, we got Zero's little house right there. We have an RIP stone, witch hazel right down there. We have another RIP right there. Coming back here, we have some henbane. And then we have deadly nightshade hidden right far back behind everything. Kind of weird how they put that one kind of out of sight. I like the use of that sand blue tile to capture that nice graveyard in the moonlight look and feel. And we do have some jack-o'-lantern pumpkins right there and right there. Really, really nice. And that's the set in its entirety, everybody. Let's wrap up this video. Here we are at the end of our September reviews and our video in itself. As I was staging my camera on the tripod, I did forget to show you the back of the curled up mountain. And you know what, guys? There's nothing to really see. I'll just explain it to you. This moon piece covers up a lot of the architecture of building the bricks up to make the mountain, because the mountain is basically a 2x bricks stacked up, some with a hinge element, with a front fascia built and stuck to it with a snot technique. On the back, we have more skulls, another pumpkin, we have more ivy, and another spider. That's what you see in a lot of the crevices and the small areas of this set are skulls, ivy, pumpkins, and spiders. Not too much there, everybody. Now, this set, I will tell you the number one thing that I said after I got done building it. That's effing badass. With this set, I saw it from the Lego website pictures. I saw it on video, just as you guys are watching this video right now. And I was like, that's kind of mid. But now that it's here in front of me, oh my lord, is this thing so freaking cool. It's kind of an overglorified diorama. It's not in a bed where, like with the Star Wars or the Jurassic Park or what Jaws would have been if I could ever get my hands on that set. It's on its own. It kind of reminds me of the staging of the Viking Village that I no longer have. So it's kind of like a diorama meets the staging of Viking Village, and we have Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. It's just so freaking cool. When I watched all of the prior reviews for all the lucky people that got this set early, I was like, Town Hall, not my thing. Jack's house, that's cool. If I do get the set and build it, it's going to be really for the graveyard scene with Jack and Sally on the mountain. That's where it's at. But now that it's here in its entirety, it's really cool. So what I'm basically trying to say, if you're behind the camera and you're thinking that this set is mid, but you love the movie and you love Lego, give it a shot, guys. You guys will be very, very, very happy with this set. I can tell you, with the way that I've been doing my filming and things with my life, it's kind of hard for me to get motivated to get a Lego set built because there's so much things going on. I started this set last night. I worked 4 hours last night. I worked 4 hours today, and I got the entire thing done. I just could not stop building it. I wanted to get to the next part and to the next part and to finish off with the graveyard scene. There is some sets that have an organic chemistry with them, and it's with us too, that when we get into them, we want the journey more than we want the journey to be over with. The existing September set, which was the Harry Potter The Burrow, I wanted that set in my collection, but the journey of getting it done was, it was average. But with this set, I was enjoying the journey of completing it. I didn't want to see the end result just yet. I was having fun building it. And some Lego sets are definitely like that, to where you enjoy one thing more than the other part of it. Some things we just want to see on the shelf. And this one was not one of them. I'm going to love it on my shelf. My kids are going to love it on the shelf. Well, my youngest daughter. And that's what matters at the end of the day. 10 out of 10. Recommend it. It was just about the minifigures until I got to this point. Now it's about everything. I like this one a lot. So on that one, I just want to say, if you guys want to support the Lego channel, there's 2 ways to do so. Right down below, there's a thank you button. When you guys hit that, you guys can leave a small donation. Helps us get Lego sets like this and like what's behind me. Equally as important, if you guys just hit that subscribe button and follow along with everything that we do here, that would be just as important as well. To my existing and new subscribers, thank you for staying subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you all for watching my videos. I just want to ask you guys to like the video and also share the video with your friends. And as usual, drop your comments down below. What do you think about this set? I'm ahead of my filming schedule. I'm going to take about a week off. I'm going to chillax, relax, if you guys don't know what chillaxing means. And we're going to come back, and we're going to be hitting the August sets. If there's anything in the meantime, I'll definitely make a video on it. But I'm ahead of filming, and time for a break. So on that one, thank you so much for watching. You all have a good one.